All right, Shalom. For the first, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and to all the icons across the globe, pushing the word of truth and sincerity. I want to say Shalom. So I died now from the great millstone campus, Chicago. Another lesson. This is nothing new. The elders and apostles and the Akim have been pushing this. It's not been the truth about America is going to fall. Now we're seeing it being shut down by this coronavirus. It's just something. This is just one of the many plagues that are not only sent, but are going to be sent until this place gets destroyed. All right. I'm gonna read Revelation 18, which is the apostles, the elders have done a great give great understanding to this, but through the Spirit, the Lord told me to do it. So here we go. Revelation 18:01, and after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lighted with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and to become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. All right, so this is talking about the aftermath of the destruction. All right, but also we're still, spiritually, this is the place of every foul spirit, unclean bird, man. All right, LGBTQ and the pedophilia agenda and all this wickedness that's being pushing, that vibration that's being put in this place. Revelation 18:3. For our nations are drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. The kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Right, man, and just looking back at all the places that are infected with this virus, right? All of them are in league with these Romans, man. These Babylonians, these Egyptians, which is here in America, man. All right, they've got rich. They done built up their economy. All right, they didn't increase their weapons, their army, their Myrth. All right, through what? Through the exploitation, through America's deals. All right, and what do the Americans do? They exploit them, man. Their resources. Okay, all right. They're accepting money and aid from America. Therefore, America's democracy and their idolatry and their ideology is being put on these nations, man. All right, like the elder apostle said earlier, and also, you go watch documentaries where the other nations have KFCs and Taco Bells, all right, and McDonald's. These are American companies, man. All right. Wherefore, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive none of her plagues. Right, man. When it says come out of her, it doesn't mean to flee the demon of Israel, man. Doesn't mean to go to Nigeria, all right, or South America, all right. But also to not also, but what it means is to separate your mind from this place, man. Start following the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. All right, because scriptures talk about us that the elect won't be bothered by these plagues, by the viruses, by the judgment of the Lord that's coming forth, man. For her sins have reached into heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquity. Hey, what are her sins, man? First and foremost, it was rebelling against the Lord. All right, okay. All right, and also taking the nation of Israel in their possession, man. All right, the slavery. All right, the death, the mass murder of the Native Americans and the tribes. All right, the stripping of their heritage. Okay, the vibration being pushed of this homosexuality and the all-out degeneracy of these of this place, man. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. And the cup which she has filled to her double. Right? So all these plagues that you've been going across the globe, infecting people with all these diseases, guess what? Now you're being affected. Now you're being injected. All right, spiritually with these plagues, man. All right, and they're going to continue, man. Verse 18, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow will give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. And that's been the attitude of these Babylonians since they arrived on the not only since they arrived here in the Americas, but since they came out them caves, man. All right, they think that no evil shall touch them. All right, you think that you're untouchable, man. All right, but guess what? The Lord, the Lord is showing you how quickly your civilization can be brought down, man. All right, now you're quarantining everybody. All right, you implement martial laws in various states. Okay, but guess what? All this is the Lord's will. All right. It said, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for long is the Lord who judgeth her, man. All right, so this is the judgment of the Lord. All right. Okay. It says, the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. All right, and that's what's going to happen. Like, they're going to see America getting destroyed, and they're going to weep. Why? Because the cash cow is being sacrificed, or like the Lord said. All right, prepare for the Lord's the supper, man. Gathering the fatted calves, man. All right, the fowls of the air are going to feed off this place, man. Standing far off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, the great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour thy judgment come, man. All right, and to be honest, like this plague is really it's quickly spreading, man. Okay, this thing that the Lord has unleashed, all right, has everybody in a panic, man. You got school children of first and second grade talking about, when their friends have a cold, they got the coronavirus, man. All right, this is nothing to be taken lightly, but the men of the Lord through the Spirit of Yahweh have been telling you these things since we understood them, man. Verse 11, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. All right, that's what's going to come in time, and the borders are going to be totally closed. All right, the borders are going to be totally closed. All right, there'll be nothing going in and nothing coming out, man. Like the elder apostle said just now, it's going to be a siege. All right, another one. James. Well, you know what? Let's get this. In the Psalms 2 and 1. So why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The heathen are raging, man. All right, cause we you look at the top 3 world economies. All right, China's right up there, man. America, China, I believe Russia. They're close. And this is like a competition. All right, this is a pull for power. Okay, and like it said in Revelation, man. They said, I sit as a queen, shall see no sorrow. All right, America is really paranoid that they're going to be taken down, all right, by the other nations. But really, they're being taken down by Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. All right, while the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing, right? You really think that Esau is going to let these other nations surpass them in world dominance? Okay. Hey, Esau had to America had to put a stop to it, man. Releasing these plagues. Now they're having a cashless society, saying it could be transferred through money. We're going to implement the RFID chip. Let's see what this. All right, this is and this is gonna affect you, Israelites too, man. All right, because you run around, you still run around twerking, You're still running around loud everywhere. You know, you're still being harlots and miscreants, man. James 4:9 it says, "Be afflicted and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning and your joy to heaviness, man." Because now you got the being reports, well, not being reported, but substantiated reports, you know, firsthand that that people are being told not to come to work. All right, you know, and these things are are, are going to spread, man. You know, they're putting signs on the entrance of doors at workplaces, telling people to wash their hands and the things they can do to avoid to help combat the virus, man. Right? And this is a scary thing. Let me might get this right here. Uh, it says this Deuteronomy 28:66, because this is really all part of the curses, man. Deuteronomy 28:66, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee. Thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life, man. All right, man. Our life is in doubt, man. Okay. First they said it's only for the elderly. Now they made the range from 25 to 55, man. You know, and pretty soon they're gonna lower it because they said they found a youth with it. So really, what they're doing is they're just widening the net, all right, to capture more people, man. Okay. Matter of fact, let's get this. It says Ephesians 6:11. It says, "Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." All right, and a wile is a trick. All right, so we got to make sure that we are walking around here circumspectly. All right, okay, and we understand that these things are going to come to pass. That we got to be prayed up, built up, and how about Shemi Shai to withstand these things, man. So for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, and against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places, because we know that this virus is man-made, man. All right, it's been around for years. All right, they came out with an article. I'm about to get it. You know that these scientists had predicted these things back in the '80s, man. The exact same virus coming in this time. You know. All right, so we gotta be aware of these things, man. All right. What's that? How he said? Lion Wonders. It says, Second Thessalonians 2 and 2 Thessalonians 2 and 5. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time. Right? Because, well, I'm going to keep reading. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. So the Lord is allowing this to happen, man. All right, the mystery of iniquity has been revealed. He's going to prove it here. Verse 8, and then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, in chariots, right? But right now, you know, it's the ministers, man. All right, the ministers of the Lord or his mouthpiece right now. We're consuming, we're destroying Esau, E, all right, through the scriptures, all right, proving who he is, man. All right, but also it's going to come to fruition where Yahweh Shemi outside is going to crack them clouds and show you the real glory and the real power. Even him who's coming is after the working of Satan with all power, signs, and lying wonders, man. Right, he does have all the power right now. He said he's the God of this world. All right, these things that's being released is because the Lord put it in the power of his hand. All right, Job 9 and 24. All right, and this is a sign, man. How quickly this place was isolated to Wuhan. Now it's quickly been spread throughout the four corners, man. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth that they might be saved. And for this cause should the Most High send them strong illusion that they should believe a lie, right? Thinking that the implementation of this quarantine and the mark of the beast, and saying that don't worry and things like that. All right, it's a lie, man. Okay, this is a time of gonna be a time of great faith. It's gonna need to be exercised. All right, it's gonna be a time of a great turmoil, which we're gonna have to be spiritually built up, so the Most High can prevent these things from happening to us, man. All right, because with all this, man, this is just a beginning to the end. Matter of fact, let's get there. I'm gonna close on that. It says, Sirach or Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. It says, "Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and patient in the spirit is better than the proud in spirit," man. All right, so hey, this is the beginning of the end, man. Y'all say y'all want the Lord to come back. Y'all say you want to go to heaven to get the kingdom of heaven. Guess what? This place got to end, man. All right, so we got to wait and let the Lord continue to work his work. All right, let the Spirit and let the word of the Lord, all right, go forth as it will, man. Matter of fact, let's get this. I'm gonna close it. That's the Spirit, man. Uh, okay. It says Isaiah 46:10, declaring the end from the beginning, from ancient times, the things that are not yet done. See, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure, man. This has been predicted. All right, this has been prophesied since the beginning, man. All right, the Lord declared the end in the beginning, man. The prophets have been who have been before the old prophesied against great kingdoms of evil and pestilence. All right, and that was in the beginning, man. All right, it, it, and these things that are being done now, all right, were always being spoken about, man. All right, now we're at the end. We're declaring the end, man. All right, and with that, I'm going to say, matter of fact, it said, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. This is the Lord's pleasure to destroy this place, man. All right, with that, I'm going to say, Shalom.